I lay flat. I carefully brought my head over. I did not look over any more than I had to do. I did not see Richard Parker. The hyena was plainly visible, though it was behind what left the zebra. It was looking at me. I was no longer afraid of it. It wasn't 10 feet away. My heart didn't skip a beat. Richard Parker's presence had at least a youthful aspect. To be afraid of the ridiculous dog when there was a tiger about was like being afraid of a splinter in a tree by falling down. I became very angry at the animal. "You ugly, foul creature," I muttered. The only reason I didn't stand up and beat it off the lifeboat with a stick was the lack of strength and stick, not the lack of heart. Did the hyena sense something of mystery? Did it say to itself, "Super Alpha is watching me and I better not move"? I don't know. At any rate, I didn't move. In fact, the way that it ducked its head into seemed like I wanted to hide from me. But it was no hiding. It would get the desert soon enough. Richard Parker also explained the animal's strange behavior. From now it was clear that the hyena had confined itself to such absurdly small space, being the zebra, and why have waited such a long time before killing it? It was a fear of greater beasts, the fear of it touching the greater beast's food, the strain of temporary peace. Such orange juice of a hyena reprieve, there's no doubt, do the same reason. The face of such superior predators, all of us were prey. The normal way of preying were affected. It seemed the presence of the tiger had saved me from the hyena. Surely, textbook example of jumping from its frying pan into a fire. But the great beast was not behaving like a great beast. To such an extent of the hyena had taken liberties. Richard Parker passivity of the trees, long days needed explaining. Only two ways could have accounted for its sedation and seasickness. Father regularly sedated the number of animals to lessen their stress. Might he have sedated Richard Parker shortly before the ship sank? Had the shock of the shipwreck, the noises of the falling sea, the terrible struggles of swim's lifeboat increasingly affected the sea sedative? Had seasickness taken over? That there was the only plausible explanation I could come up with. I lost interest in the question. Only water interested me. I took stock of the lifeboat.